Please welcome, blink and you'll miss him, the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Especially for these two great players as well. Sure, Marco's been putting in a lot of practice.
Yes, he was on the practice tables yesterday getting ready for this.
Well,
not as sharp as that though, Phil. Consistently playing well, otherwise you can be in danger. But
no.
As you'll see today by the looks of things, just how good a player Thepchaiya is. He's going to have to really power this one in.
Thepchaiya Nooh, 20.
Well, that
playing in tournaments lately and getting used to these very slippery conditions on a brand new cloth.
9.
(2019). If you're unfamiliar with that tournament, it
can only be a bit of a hindrance sometimes when you're a bit awkward, but if your positional play is good, like it is at
49. 57.
Lovely look. He sort of looks so good on the shot. He doesn't look that quick, if you know what I mean.
65.
He's not like a Tony Drago, where he was. He's going to be quite warm after this.
From a century.
Yeah, and that's it in this.
100.
He's actually so good. He's infuriating.
Yeah, it seems as when he can get into this relaxed zone,
111.
he's at his best. And obviously, when the pressure comes on a bit, and like everybody, and you're playing in big occasions, it's not as easy. But yeah, how easy was that?
100.
Ideal to get them 2 wins straight away, and I would have only needed a draw at worst. Sorry, so yeah, a good start in this is key. It's every frame, every ball sort of matters, and it can make it quite a tough format at times.
Marco Fu.
Again, a little sloppy on the safety. Marco back playing again, back here. And hopefully that's going to be him playing in most of the tournaments again. Yeah, I actually remember playing Marco in, I think it was the Euro. He'd really picked up the pace. I mean, he's not a slow player anyway, Marco, but he'd really picked up the pace against me. I mean, he was all red on the left and the red to the right of the black. Shows there not to be to land on one. But he has got the red to the right of the pink. And another couple of open reds to the left of the black. And then surely leave the angle on the black to go into the practice. Oh, it's not worked out from there.
38.
That's what Marco messed up before. And he's kind of done the same again. He's caught it thick, so I think he's maybe just not quite used to the slippiness of the cloth. And it pushing slightly.
Cupped down at Brentwood in Essex as late replacements for the Philippines. Sadly, Efren Reyes could not get a visa and wasn't able to attend. And we all thought...
And to be honest, it made me feel a lot better about my campaign in the UK Open. They played quite poorly, and people who is difference and weight difference of the balls and things, it's all things you've got to get used to if you're going to play at any kind of high level.
So, and the team at Thepchaiya Multisport are doing such a wonderful job in promoting 9-ball and taking it.
Yeah, it just gets the hype around Q Sports in general, doesn't it? So that's what pink, red next to the black, and leave an
27.
angle on the black to cannon them 2 reds. generally in a normal break, you're only really thinking about the shot
34.
you end up where you want to be most of the time, believe it or not. And it's always plan B coming into effect on the star tables. It was mentioned, I think, yesterday,
42.
and you have many shots to sort of test that theory out.
50.
But like there, that sort of went in side cushion yesterday in my last game. One that I would probably think twice about on a star table, but thought if I got anywhere near, it would go in.
57.
And he's got a lovely cannon there.
59.
Hill. But he's
66.
actually 2 years younger than the world champion and world number 1, so he can't say that. With the application of bundles of
Mark up
side,
71
Fu
on the
misses the pink, but
Because he's moved that red, he's actually left this as a shot to nothing now for the path of the cue ball. Great shot.
What?
yeah, harsh on Fu, considering what he did before.
6.
Didn't catch that one the way you would have wanted an easy shot to judge. Played that quite well though, he's caught the right side of it.
6.
Yeah, again, this should go in. And the cannon on the pink's lovely to land on the black, so pop the black into this left corner, but he's going to need to wait to get a better chance.
50.
Lovely shot again. Just a little further than he would have liked. For
23.
the grippiness and the slickness of the cloths. It helps when you know what they're doing and you're playing well. It can make you look silly just when you don't really know what's happening.
When you think
Thepchaiya Nooh.
Mark
60.
will carry on, but one snooker needed, and obviously the red log, but he always knows there's a chance. He played a very bad shot there though. Get these two open reds with blacks and the red on the black cushion. Get yourself into a position of where's best to lay the snooker from. And you'll already know that.
9.
You'll be trying to get rid of the...
Marco, 4.
And that's
Mark
trouble.
up for 32.
She
Foul.
has, and he's
Mark up
brought
for
the
4.
green off the side. He's put it on the ball cushion, which is his only...
Yes, and of course, the referee wasn't empowered to call.
the other way. Not that there's much nap on these tables these days. But again, that just seemed...
30.
No
20.
one's infallible with this shot, but I'll tell you what, over the course of...
Mark up for
actually just concentrated on putting the
22.
pink as safe as he can and not really thought too much of the white. It's a very... And that's risky, going round him. Where's the cue ball?
Is a total no-no.
Thanks, Marco.
This is what I mean. Giving Marco chances.
Unpredictable, so inconsistent. The highs are so high, the lows can be quite low. But I think
Thank you,
he's
Steve.
okay now.
Frame Thepchaiya.
You're sort of playing your next safety shot straight down, playing it first shot you see, which is really the way you should be playing. In essence, it's instinctive, and the first shot you... Just had to... He's played that lovely. He didn't even try and drop it in, and
22. Thank you. 30. 37.
He's made a...
not the flashiest of players, of course, but very, very
45.
dangerous when he's in.
The Grand Prix in the tournament in your part of the world up in Sunderland. And it was parked outside of the venue. And
Yeah, just ran out of position
Michael Fu,
a bit
60.
carelessly. Really, he was in a good position there to kill off the frame. So he'll just be working his way into the tournament anyway. He'll not be getting too disappointed about it. He'll hope he can nick a draw here and just up his performance a little bit by, you know, not performing too well at the start of the season. It's all about getting through at the end of the day and building on that.
Michael Fu, 8.
off rain ball missed.
A little bit and not leave your opponent a chance. The way they're positioned, it's going to be very hard for Thepchaiya to win the frame. That could be that. Left the red on for Mark.
1.
He was in stroke and he was playing quite well, so he'll be a bit disappointed to only come out of this 2s each.
Yeah, after an enforced break from the professional
Michael
tour.
Fu,
I think this is a really good return from Marco Fu.